Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and BIOS, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. A lot of Ave Maria chat lately. I think that's why my friend Jeff from Chicago, suggested I check out this track. I have reacted to heaps of baby metal, but I never saw this track with the opening of Ave Maria. I did react to a performance from 1997 from them, but not this one. So Jeff knows what's up, and he sent it to me. I just did a reaction to Floor Jansen. I really like Nightwish a lot. I think she specifically is just so great. So I found a live version of her performing Ave Maria with Marco. If you're a Nightwish fan, it was so good. And then she did a music video of Ave Maria by herself. As you guys know, if you've watched this podcast, I like to do the videos together and just experience different takes on performances. That's one of the things I take from me, I guess, from being a roadie. I just loved watching the little differences at each show, and sometimes huge. I did one with Tommy Johansson. I did another one with Dimash, and so it was interesting just to see different takes on a tune. Also, when I was at Baby Metal recently with my buddy Mike here from the Ataris, we went together and we saw Jeff and we saw Mike in Texas. Jeff was kind enough. I've been waiting for a Bandmade release, but he gave me this super cool towel that Jeff had made and he gave out at other shows. But he saved one for me, so it was appreciated. I'll be bringing it back out when I do a Bandmade one, but it was nice of him. I like this. Thank you very much to Jeff. Also want to let you guys know I have released my second book. It's called XEMU Pulled My Finger, and it's available on Amazon if you guys want to check it out. You can find it in the description below, and it's available just like Memoir of a Roadie as a softcover, a hardcover, as a Kindle, and as an audiobook. Give it a go and let me know what you think. I love baby metal, and I'm really excited to check out something I haven't seen before. The show a couple weeks ago was really good too. I really enjoyed it. Let's do this. It's 10 minutes, guys. Bear with me. Watch some awesome stuff with me, though. it's not, but doesn't that sound a bit like bagpipes in the background there as we're going into it? What a cool idea that would be. was awesome. It was like a blast from the past for me when I first found out about them, which is way after, I think, most of the people that watch this channel, and me going, what the heck am I listening to? What is this? What's going on with these girls on the stage? And so it was a fun blast from the past. It made me think of something possibly unique that I haven't discussed before, and maybe some of you haven't thought about. Wanted to try always to talk about new material after 3,500 videos on here now. So much. You think about what else to talk about and what to say. So one of the things I thought about during this that I thought might be interesting is child acts. So you've got Michael Jackson, you got Christina Aguilera, you have Justin Timberlake, and we could all go on. But how many child acts are in metal? And the answer, as far as I know, is none other than baby metal. I started touring when I was 22. I was definitely a kid, and I felt like I was a kid. And they were a lot younger than that. What's interesting to note is, as far as I'm aware, there hasn't been any very extreme negative issues with any of the young ladies from baby metal, like drugs and alcohol and major problems. And so metal is healthy for the soul is what I'm getting at. But wouldn't it be interesting to chat to any of them about their upbringing and how very different it was? A lot of the success, I think, of my book was my sincerity in being a true fish out of water and really appreciating my surroundings. I would assume they were too, coming out of the school they were coming out of. They weren't singing metal. And so, what was the transitions and stuff like that like? I know they don't do a lot of interviews, but wouldn't that be an interesting topic of conversation? What do you think about your different childhood? And what do you think about metal guys in general? Because the truth is, a lot of these super metalheads are very cool people. Anyway, you probably want me to talk about the performance. It's an old performance, but it was really neat. I was wondering if Sue was going to be singing Ave Maria, and I was kind of like, it would be interesting. But what an intro, man. I mean, it's so cool. I do know what the neck brace is for. It's from X. It's an homage thing. I'm aware of that. I learned that early on when I first saw this evening with them and what was going on. I did notice the 2 neck braces in the beginning, but I did want to make comment when I saw Sue with it too. So I know what it's all about. I love the idea of that, of paying respect to those that are achievers before us. I thought that was wonderful to be reminded of that. And then how strong of a performance everybody made, and dude, the bass in there. And that's what I found in my experience recently. I've only seen baby metal that one time, and thank you again for everybody making my first experience so cool. And I mean everybody. I ran into a lot of people that recognized me in the podcast, and everybody was very cool. It was a really awesome evening that I shared with friends. It was so much fun. I really liked it. But I remember the bass being intense, man. And there's a lot of tracks playing during the show, and the audience just loving it. So they haven't changed much. The audience still loves it, and there's still this really heavy hitting cool metal stuff. So wonderful evening. Thank you very much for sharing this performance with me. I do really look forward to seeing baby metal again. There was mention of maybe next time in Japan. I would not be very opposed to that. I'll be straight with you guys. My recent Love Bites experience, I don't know how many people liked the video, but it was honest, so maybe I'll see Love Bites in Japan too. I do hope to go to Japan for my first time next year. And so if I do make that happen, I really do plan to. I'll be sure to say it on the podcast. Maybe I can meet more people and do some cool stuff in Japan of people who like metal and like the podcast. Guys, thanks so much for supporting, I don't know, all this wonderful Japanese stuff and the podcast in general. I'm getting, because I just said 3,500 episodes, it's just crazy. So I'll see everybody soon, and thank you very much. Thanks for the suggestions, Jeff, on this one and all the other ones you guys make to me. I appreciate it. Thanks. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.